video blog number 1. Nobody is going to discourage me from doing this because we're going to start answering questions that prevent you from making sales. And I'm going to use real life examples to show you. And for episode number 1, we are right in the middle of creating an online store for a local business. We want to turn his restaurant into not an online restaurant, but a way for people to order online. In my opinion, if I was a restaurateur and I needed, like a heads up that, hey, 8 people were coming, I would love for them to order ahead and then come on in. That would be fantastic. So we're going to go through that. By the way, hello, my name is Anthony Williams, and I'm a local internet marketer. I've had some success locally, and right now I'm really in the process of just putting everything together. I'm not going to pretend like I'm this and that. I want to show you, and I want to be able to remember the beginning of this, because everybody has their beginning. Everybody goes through their beginning. Okay? And right now I'm going through my beginning. Okay? Back in 2012, I got excited because I learned some of this stuff, and then I immediately dove in and started a business because I was excited about it. Okay, now we're sitting here looking at Neil Patel. Neil Patel is a big part of my daily digestion. Okay, right now we're talking about he's talking about Facebook traffic. Okay, how to design an irresistible Facebook page. All of this is important when you're starting a business and you need to know these things. You go to people that have been successful. And Neil Patel has been successful. So let's go over to my website. So this is my website. Okay, this is AnthonyAWilliams.com. As you can see, I'm a little bit, I'm behind the times. I need to get my certificate. Okay. But this is my basic website. Okay. I've updated the top part here. I'm not sure if I like the color combination, but we're going to stick with it for now. That kind of looks like CBS radio. I don't know. It's all a learning process. You start, you do, and you just keep getting better. I was just saying this recently. I'm better this week than I was last week. I mean, no joke about that. My website is better this week than it was last week. And I'm going to tell you really what happened. So there was a point in my life, in my digital life, to where, I was too busy learning and trying to figure new stuff out rather than actually getting some stuff done, okay, and getting some traction. My website is a perfect example of this. I've had AnthonyAWilliams.com. I've had that for probably 3 years now. 3 or 4 years I've had that website. This website you see now, it's been online 6 months, okay? Because I kept trying to do something different. Okay, I'd go learn something and I'd just do my own thing. Okay, you have to understand your website is part of your online brochure. Okay, so Anthony A. Williams is going to just start out as a platform. Now, eventually, I'm going to have something else on the front of here. But right now, this is who I am. Okay, so when somebody lands on my page, I immediately want to do something. Okay, now I need to change the wording maybe a little bit, but I'm answering this question. Are you frustrated with your local SEO? Do you need an SEO guy? Check out my free course. Okay, so learn more. Okay, so now when they click on learn more, all right, they go to my free course, okay, that I've done. And again, it's it needs to be worked on. But I want to start doing and not just talking, okay? And if you're ever going to grow and learn how to actually make a course that sells, you first have to make a course. You first have to make a course. I don't know why I'm looking at the microphone. You first have to make a course. So after they click on this, and it's a little bit of I need to change. I need to change it. That's okay though. Okay, and then they click on the free course, and it takes them over to the little course that I developed. Okay. Now, all this needs work. Okay, it all needs work. But I'm doing it. Okay, remember, it's more about doing than it is about talking. All right, you can talk about doing a Shopify store, you can talk about having a website, you can talk about doing email, you can talk about doing a Facebook bot, but if you don't actually start doing things, it's all going to just frustrate you, and you're never going to get anywhere, and you're never going to make any money. Okay, so I need to rethink this. Okay, I need to get in my customers' shoes, and I need to think about what they're thinking when they land on this page. And I'm realizing that I don't like my buttons up here because I've only given them two options. I'm only giving them one option at the top. As a matter of fact, it's now all about my course, and I didn't want it all about my course. I want it about learning and possibly hiring me to do their local SEO. Okay, so let's see. So then I come down here, local digital solutions. Okay, get your website up and running quickly. And then I got it hooked right to my free course. Right, I was so excited that I got that done that I mixed and missed the message. So that's not about this local digital solutions is not about the free course. I've already got the free course up here. It's about getting somebody to call me and to take action with me. Okay, not just to send them to my course. So we've got some work to do on that. So the front of this, what I'm using for my website is I'm using a Genesis theme. And I'm on top of the Genesis theme, I'm using the Passive Income Pro theme. So in case you're interested on how a website works, before you see this page that you're seeing, you've probably got about 6 or 7 layers. And let me just peel them back for you real quick. First thing you have going on here is your domain name, AnthonyAWilliams.com. Next thing I have is the person that I bought the name from. Okay, so you buy the name from a domain register. It's easy to keep this all in one. That's why I use GoDaddy. So you have your domain name. The next you go to the hosting. Who's hosting it? GoDaddy's hosting it. Okay. So then from GoDaddy's hosting, I need a tool to build my websites with. And that I use WordPress. So that's where WordPress comes in. So WordPress builds my site originally. Then from WordPress, I take and I add a theme. And a theme is like you would think of a theme for a Halloween party, or the theme is a Christmas party. The theme is yellow socks and green shirts, okay? Your theme sets the tone for your business. On my theme, I'm using a Genesis theme, a child theme first, then you stack the Genesis regular theme on top of that, and then from there you add another set of code or another theme, and that's the Passive Pro theme, okay? It might sound confusing, and it can be, unless you just take it one step at a time. And that's what I do with everything online, one step at a time. Okay? Now, the next thing I have down here is I have my blog. And I'm not blogging as much as I should. I should be blogging 2 or 3 times a week. I should be using tools like Hootsuite. There's just so much work to do. You just have to do it, though. Trust me, it will work out. So I want to. I gotta edit this. I gotta change this. This is not what I want. Okay. So what have I put? Edit. Okay. My brain's not working this morning. Admin. Okay. And. All right. Well, that's not the password. So let's go. I have to go through. I have to go through GoDaddy in order to get on into my website. But let's just make a quick change since you're here. You know, this is really going to be for people that are interested in just sitting back for a second and learning. Okay. So now let's sign in. I'll log Dan out. Okay. La 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 la. I just like to use my Facebook plugin or login for this. We'll get in real quick. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I have the couple different things going on with GoDaddy. Alright. It is really being slow today, guys. Alright. And now here we are on the back page. Appearance and Customize gets you right to where you need to be. Okay. And what we want to do is, these are all widgets, believe it or not. Okay. Front page 1, local, digital, solutions. Now what I need to do is I need to send this directly to a better website landing page, okay? And I'm realizing that I don't have it. You see, that's all code. It's just code within code, okay? So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to write myself a note, okay? So I've got this one, sales page for front page, local, digital, and solutions that leads to website landing page. Alright, so I got to do that. And what else I need is, let's see, AnthonyAWilliams.com. Another thing I need is what I'm doing now section. What I am doing now. Okay. So that's what I need to do on that. Alright. And you know what? I think tomorrow what we're going to get into, so this was just kind of an introduction. Tomorrow what we're going to get into is Facebook bots, and how if used right, they can do amazing things for you. Okay, so that's just what it is. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. I appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you tomorrow.